Hello, this is Infix X627 smartphone. I'm going to be replacing the screen today. So these are smart devices. I think this is smart series. So the first thing we're going to do is to remove the memory card and the SIM card, get a pin and then remove it through the side. This is the hole for it. So I'm going to put the pin. You can use an office pin. Then it's going to pop out. Then gently remove the tray. That's the SIM and memory card tray. Put it aside. And the next thing I'm going to do is to remove the back cover. To remove the back cover, I'm going to get a flat screw. You can see I tried using my finger, it didn't work. So I'll use the flat screw to carefully pry open the back cover. Then from there, I can use my fingers to pry open the other edge of the back cover. So the back cover will come off now. Okay, it's up now. I'll open the other end of it. But you have to be careful so not to break this back cover. They're not as strong. So just pry open all the edges bit by bit. As you pry it open, you can hear this clicking sound. So I think all the edges are out. This is the back cover. It is out. So the next thing we are going to do is to remove, and you have to be careful with the fingerprint sensor on the back so as not to cut the fingerprint sensor. So the next thing I'm going to do is to remove this screw. This screw has a panel covering the flex of the screen, the flex of the battery. So I'm going to remove the screw, then remove the panel that is covering those flex. So I think we have about 2 screws here, one in the middle and one at the left hand side of the panel. So gently remove the panel. So this is the panel, it is out. So I'll carefully with my finger remove the flex of the battery and the flex of the screen so as to be able to remove the battery. So this is the battery. We have some glues at the edges, so you can use your screwdriver to remove the glue. So the battery is out. So the next thing I'm going to do is to unclip the flex of the screen. It is done now, so I will gently pull it out. You can see the flex of the battery is out, so what is remaining is the flex of the screen. So I'm carefully use my finger to remove the flex of the screen. You have to be very careful so as not to damage the port. You can see, so gently peel it up. It is out. So I'm going to open the screen. Since the screen is already open, I won't be too careful with the screen anymore because we don't need any part of the screen. The screen is broken, the touch is broken, so gently put a screwdriver underneath and then pull it up like this. Then carefully remove the cable from it. And make sure all the glue holding the screen cable to the panel is out before pulling it up. So it is out right now. I'm going to remove all the glue and all the debris from the glass of the broken screen from the panel. So carefully use a screwdriver to remove them, and when that is done, I'll use we can also use methylated spirit to clean out the gums on the edges. So this is an alcohol based solution that I'm going to be using to remove the debris on the edges of the screen. So I'll remove the leftover of the glue from the old screen from all the edges of this particular screen. But while doing all this, you have to be very, very careful, especially if you are replacing only the glass of the screen. And you have to be very careful with the motherboard at the back so as not to mistakenly break any chip on the motherboard and then the board becomes useless. And that way you can't even use the phone anymore. So you have to be very, very careful with the board. So just clean out any remnant of glue from the old screen. Then this is the new screen that I'm going to be using today. This is the screen for Infix X627. You can see it's a brand new screen. So I'll gently pass the cable of the screen through that hole so that I can clip it at the back on the motherboard. So it is done right now. I think I'm been able to clip it. So the next thing I'm going to do is to replace the battery back, so as to test the screen to be sure it's okay. And remember, when you're doing this, don't remove the stickers or